Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I am doing a foundation tutorial today. This is a BB cream by Garnier Skin Active. This BB cream, it says 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Perfector for oily to combination skin. Now, in the front here, it claims that it controls shine, minimizes pores, even skin tones, hydrates, and protects. But it doesn't say that it actually has sunscreen in it until you turn it to the side and then you realize it has sunscreen in it. So that's what they mean when they say protect. Now the thing with sunscreen is sunscreen on oil, like somebody who has oily skin like I do. Sunscreen on somebody who has oily skin, typically foundation will not last, or it will not stay set throughout the entire day. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to half of my face so you guys can see the coverage. That's what it looks like. It says, oh, actually, you know what's kind of funny, because the bottle says broad spectrum SPF 20, but it doesn't say that on the front. Or actually it does. It says it right there in the little tiny yellow square. My bad. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and apply this. This is a light to medium coverage. I got this at my local Smith's. I think you can get it at any of your local drugstores or grocery stores. So I'm going to go ahead and just, whoa, okay, so let's look at this. Whoa, that is runny. Did you see how runny that was? That is very, very runny. I'm going to apply it with a brush because I think a brush sometimes can give fuller coverage. I'm going to go ahead and let's start. This is very runny. You guys can see that right there. Let's go ahead and see if it has any coverage to it. I'm going to check in throughout the day with you girls to show you whether it stayed on or not. I am going to a tennis game right now, my daughter's high school tennis game. I am team mom, and I'm going to be in the sun for a long time, and it is extremely, extremely hot today in Las Vegas. So if this thing actually lasts, look at, I think the coverage is pretty good. I'm going to finish up my makeup. I'll be right back. Wow, guys, look at that. It actually has quite a bit of pigment, which I am totally blown away that it has this much pigment on it. Make sure you cover your ear. I actually am looking in the mirror here, and I think it is a beautiful, beautiful coverage. I think it is it's a medium coverage. I'm going to look close. Yeah, actually it's a medium to full coverage, which I'm completely shocked. Now, like I was saying, I honestly do not think this is going to stay on my skin. I really, really don't. And you know what? We might as well try on the other side because you guys, some of you guys don't like to use a brush. You like to use a beauty blender. Let's see how it looks over here on this side. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my beauty blender right in here, and we're going to see if it has the same coverage with a beauty blender that it does with a brush, because occasionally a brush can give you more coverage than a beauty blender, because you guys know a beauty blender will suck up some products, too much product sometime. And so if I'm looking here, I'm going to get close up to my mirror. It looks the same, actually. It looks the same. Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful finish and color. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up and show you guys what it looks like. Look at this coverage. Isn't it lovely? It is so, so pretty. And I'm going to really cross my fingers that it works out. I'm going to check in a few seconds throughout the day and show you whether it lifts, whether it resets, whether it was good or not. I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is only 1 hour later, and you can see that it creased right there within my forehead wrinkle. So all I'm going to do is take a napkin here from McDonald's that I had on the side of the car door and see if it will go back down. Nope. And did I just remove my makeup? Great. So it looks like in camera it came up a little bit, but in person you don't really see much. But yeah, it's settled right there, which is bugging the heck out of me, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Okay guys, here's my check-in. This is 2 hours later. This is Kat right here. Actually Stephanie, but we call her Kat. So what do you, oh, and that's Zumi behind her. What do you think of my foundation? Like, does it look natural?
A little bit.
It looks natural a little bit. She's obviously camera shy here. But tell me, do you like how it looks?
Yeah, it looks
Does it look too heavy though?
No.
No? And am I shiny?
Yeah, it is shining.
I am shiny? Like I look oily shiny? Or
No.
no? It's just like I look dewy then.
Yeah, dewy, yes.
Okay, so far so good. I will check in a few hours again. Okay guys, so this is 2 hours and 45 minutes later, almost 3 hours later, and I am still like tremendously sweating. That's why I'm trying to cool down in the air condition here. But check this out. You guys see all these lines in my chin? I went like that on my shirt because it was just dripping. I'm trying to get the sweat from not dripping in my eyes. And look what it did. Totally lifted and came off. So I came in the car to get a napkin that I have here. And let's go ahead and push it down. Now I am sweating a lot. The humidity factor today is ridiculous here in Vegas. So I guess it's probably like over 100 degrees and about 30% humidity, maybe even more. Let's see what it looks like. Look at this. It's like sticking to my head. I'm sweating so much. Pull down my visor. Well, I can already see that it didn't do anything to my chin. So let me just go here and pat through, see if I can get this to look somewhat decent. It looks better. Wow. Okay, so I did that to my chin, right? I just took the napkin, the part that had a little bit of the foundation on it, and I'm looking in the mirror, and it completely reset. Wow. I actually thought it was gonna lift off my face, but it didn't. It just pushed everything back down. Like, look, you can see a little bit of foundation right here. You can see a little bit of foundation right there. But for the most part, this is all sweat. It just pushed everything right back down. That is absolutely amazing, in consideration that I have been sweating like a freaking dog. You guys saw how much I was sweating. It didn't even take off the makeup. It just I took off a little bit, but it just reset everything and pushed it back down really nicely. Okay guys, this is Cece.
Ew!
This is 3 hours later. How's it look?
Looks fine.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
Camera shy.
No.
She was actually saying that it looks like it caked up, right? Earlier, but then I pushed it back down with the paper towel.
Yeah.
And it looks fine now?
Yeah.
Am I shiny? Oh, but you said it came up right here in the corner. She said it came off in the corners. Like skinny up fat. Anyways, okay, so this is 4 hours here. Ashlyn, my bad. Ash, what do you call her? Ash.
Ash.
Says, how does my makeup look?
It looks nice. It looks matte. Barely came off. Looks really nice.
But it came up on my nose.
A little bit on the nose.
Story
That's
why it's
alright.
darker. But
Yeah,
did we
nose
sweat?
a little
We sweat
darker.
our butts off today.
Yeah,
didn't we?
exactly.
And it's like 4 hours later.
Exactly. Looks nice.
It looks nice. And look, she looks perfect. Okay guys, this is 7 hours later. We are just finishing up with our tennis game. So I sweat like a dog. My makeup looks okay, but I'm gonna go inside and see what it looks like in better lighting. Okay guys, so this is 30 minutes later. So it's about 7.5 hours later. Mind you, I have been sweating non-stop, and I'm looking at my makeup. Like, you can see that it lifted in my nose, right? And it lifted here in my chin. It's still down here and somewhat on my forehead. So the one thing that I'm kind of impressed is, honestly, I sweat so flippin' much. And even though it did come up off my skin, it didn't come off in such like dramatic streaks. When I say that, it's kind of like, let's see, you know, like if you touch your okay, so you remember when my chin was all like crazy, how it looked like it was all streaky like that? When I say when makeup comes up and off, it can come up where it looks so fake and so dramatic. But you saw earlier when I pushed down my chin, everything went right back and it set. I'm actually kind of impressed, even though I do admit a lot of the makeup is off my face, within my nose area especially. because I wiped my face with a towel probably every 30 minutes for all these hours because I sweat that much. And so for it to actually be on and go through this tremendous, like extremely hot weather test with humidity in the air, I'm actually kind of impressed. Now, I'm not going to say it's the absolute best foundation because it did come off, but I'm going to say that it's a darn good foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.